Well, hello racing fans, and welcome to It's a Breeze with myself, Deez. This show proudly brought to you by Tote. I trust that you, the valued racing fan, as well. And it's our first local race meeting for a new week. It is Wednesday the 22nd of October. We race at Hollywoodbets Greyville. We're on the poly track, and let's see what's on the go. There are 9 races on the go. Race number 1 begins at 12 p.m. sharp. Let's get straight into it when it comes to our suggested bets. And we are going to begin with an exotic, the Bipot, race number 2. And what's happening here? Well, it is over 1,200 meters. You need to get on about 12:30. And the Apprentice Maiden Plate is where we kick things off. And I'm going with 2 runners here, number 4 Grand Force and number 5 Zyforce. Number 4 Grand Force and 5 Zyforce. But I will tell you that we gave these selections in prior to the betting coming out, and there is solid betting support for a first-timer here called Outrun the Rain from the Stewart Ferry stable. But we are going to stick with the race runners for the Bipot numbers 4 and 5. I think even if number 2 Outrun the Rain has come through and make a winning debut, the 2 runners we included should fill in that second spot. 4 and 5 in leg number 1. Leg number 2, there's a strong favorite in the race called Blue Poppy from the Wendy Whitehead stable, horse number 7. But we are going to run for cover here because Blue Poppy was 125 to 1 on debut. She ran, I think, above expectation. That will be the best way to explain that performance at 125 to 1. There are collateral form lines between her and number 1 Olive Grove and number 4 American Gem. The reason I say this is because Light of Gabriel, who was 3rd in that race, came out to beat numbers 1 and 4. So what are we doing in the Bipot? I think we'll have every chance of doubling up here with numbers 1, 2, 4, and 7. 1, 2, 4, and 7. But if number 7 Blue Poppy can build on their debut run, she no doubt is the right horse at the top of betting boards. 1, 2, 4, and 7 there. Race number 4, 2 runners, Spane River and 5 Susurrando. Numbers 3 and 5 going to be the play there. 3 Spane River put in an excellent debut run, and Johnny Boy coming through to enhance that form line. And Susurrando from the Dean Cannemeyer stable has had 2 good runs to date, and last time out, the horse was drawn 12 out of 12 when debuting on the poly track. So 3 and 5 there, and I think another race where we can double up there in the Bipot. Then race number 5, well, we're going with the Banker, a horse that's debuting for Garrett Van Zyl, a very high strike rate for Mr. Schwegman, the owner, who owns us in partnership with Mr. Real. So number 2, Call Me Wild. On what I've seen of him to date, I think he will finish in the top 2 if he doesn't win. Once you start looking past Call Me Wild, then it becomes a very expensive perm. The one runner that I have a lot of respect for is horse number 6, G Lunderpunt from the Dean Cannemeyer stable. But we're going to bank a number 2, Call Me Wild. Then on to race number 6. 3 runners here in this Apprentice D Stakes. Number 1, Connoisseur. Horse number 5, Galaxy Explorer, and 6, King Bavarian. My value selection in the race is no doubt number 5, Galaxy Explorer. I just feel with the claim for, although his form is erratic, if his mind's on racing, he could be big value. Number 5, Galaxy Explorer. Then we close the Bipot off. If we are running in this Bipot going into race number 7, I think we are safe with these numbers. 2, Light of Gabriel, a recent maiden winner. More to come from him. Number 3, She's a Machine, arguably the best form lines of the horses that are exposed here as a 3-time winner, and is dropping in class, having raced in a Progress Plate and an A division last time out, where the average rating was a 93. This is a 76. Horse number 7, One Path, if ready, being rested since June, I think will make her presence felt. And then Ovation Star, well, that was a performance out the top draw. It had to be applauded in a big way, just the way she disposed of the opposition, and she could be anything. 2, 3, 7, and 8. That's the last leg of the Bipot. Then our next bet comes up in race number 5, and I've aimed for the Quartet there. In the 5th race, whilst I was strong on number 2, Call Me Wild for the Bipot, I just feel if the horse has to get beaten, there's just one other runner, and that's number 6, Street Lunderpin. So what I've done in the quartet there, playing it safe, 2 and 6 for first, by 1, 2, 6, 8, and 10 for second, and then for third and fourth, I've added number 3. So 2 and 6 by 1, 2, 6, 8, 10, by 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10 for third, and then a copy and paste of those numbers for fourth, and that's going to be the quartet. And then our last bet of choice is going to be a pick 3, and we're hoping to land this very early on in the meeting, and that will be race number 1. In that first race, we are going to include 3 runners. Number 2, Priory Terrace, an odds-on shot, but we're going to take this filly on in the pick 3 with number 3, Austrian Beauty. And then a very interesting runner that I've included is 9, Captain Ventura. I've included this only because there was solid betting support, there was talk on course for this filly, and she was a bit disappointing, one would say, considering that she was supported. She ran to a point, she came up for air, and that was it. But Prairie Terrace, while she is an odds-on shot, and you'll be looking towards her as possibly, banker in all your bets, if we get a result here in leg 1 of the pick 3, it's already paying. So 2, 3, and 9 there. In leg number 2 of that pick 3, I mentioned numbers 4 and 5 for the Bipot, but we've included the first timer there, number 2, Outrun the Rain, who's attracted solid betting support. Numbers 2, 4, and 5 there. And then in race number 3 over 1,400 meters in that open maiden, what I've done there is I've run for cover. I mentioned Blue Poppy in that place accumulator, but the cover numbers for that pick 3 are going to be 1, Olive Green, 2, Mrs. Stormiatrix, horse number 4, American Gem, along with the favorite, Blue Poppy. 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 4 is 36 Rand, and that is going to be your spend for that pick 3, and hopefully that lands, so we'll have a bit of cash to play for the rest of the day. As always, to you, the valued racing fan, thanks for your invaluable spend on the tote, and together we can surely make a difference. Have a blast, find all the winners, and from the entire team, it's a breeze with myself, Deez. Until we meet again, you take care. Salanigashle.